What up, people? It's the kid B-Dub. You know what I'm saying? We out here, Floetic Fridays, coming at you a little bit earlier than usual this month. You know what I'm saying? You know, we usually hold it down the last Friday every month, but you know, Black Friday is the last Friday this month, and we are not going to get in the way of that. So, yeah, the people in here, you know what I'm saying? Tell your friends, tell your enemies, to tune in. You're gonna give them a little bit of time to get up in this spot. But yeah, life is happening. And it's cool. I don't mind that. What I am going to do is read something. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get this, pull this thing up on this computer. It's not gonna be a piece of my work, but something that that is representative of the energy for your feature. Who I'll talk about a little bit more in depth in a second. Yep, I'm gonna read this one. Yep, this is the one. I'm gonna read it. And y'all gonna like it. But yeah. Camille, tell her I'm on my meeting, okay? I did not handle that little bit of business off camera. I don't apologize for it though. Yeah. This is called Mother, Cradle to Hold Me by Maya Angelou. It is not short, but it is not long. It is true. I was created in you. It is also true that you were created for me. I owned your voice. I was shaped in tune to, it was shaped in tune to soothe me. Your arms were molded into a cradle to hold me, to rock me. The scent of your body was the air perfumed for me to breathe. Mother, during those days, dearest days, I did not dream that you had a large life which included me. For I had a life which was only you. Time passed steadily and drew us apart. I was unwilling. I feared if I let you go, you would leave me eternally. You smiled at my fears, saying, I could not stay in your lap forever. That one day, when you would have to stand, and where would I be? You smiled again. I did not. Without warning, you left me, but you returned immediately. You left again and returned. I admit, quickly, but relief did not rest with me easily. You left again, but again returned. You left again, but again returned. Each time you re-entered my world, you brought assurance. Slowly, I gained confidence. You thought you knew me, but I did know you. You thought you were watching me, but I did hold you securely in my sight, recording every moment, memorizing your smiles, tracing your frowns. In your absence, I rehearsed you. The way you had of singing on a breeze while a sob lay at the root of your song. The way you posed your head so that the light could caress your face. When you put your fingers on my hand and your hand on my arm, I was blessed with a sense of health, of strength, and very good fortune. You were always the heart of happiness to me, bringing nuggets of glee, sweet of open laughter during the years when you knew nothing and I knew everything. I loved you still. Condescendingly, of course. From my high perch of teenage wisdom, I grew older and was stunned to find how much knowledge you had gleaned, and so quickly. Mother, I have learned enough now to know that I have learned nearly nothing. On this day, when mothers are being honored, let me thank you that my selfishness, my ignorance, and mockery did not bring you to discard me like a broken doll which had lost its favor. I thank you that you still find something in me to cherish, to admire, to love. I thank you, Mother. I love you. Yeah, that's quite a poem. That was Mother, A Cradle to Hold Me by Maya Angelou. I like reading other people's stuff. It always feels like I'm experiencing it for the first time when I like read it out loud, because I don't always read it out loud for myself. But Floetic Fridays, one of the longest running, I guess you can call it events, particularly youth open mics for young people. Well, geared to young people, but we are inclusive of everyone. It's been almost 20 years now. This thing has existed. I've been a part of it for at least half of its lifetime. Me and the homie Motorcycle Jesus, we co-host when we outside. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, we not outside right now. But, you know, someday we will be again. And the sun will rise on us again, my friend. But until now, we have these pockets which we get to have I guess you call it an intimate setting with a particular artist. The artist that I'm bringing to you today, a very good friend of mine. In fact, this is my Wonder Twin. A very honest, a very raw, very poignant with her energy as far as what she shares. The truth is always present, and you feel it through not just her poetry but just how she lives. She has several initiatives that I'm gonna allow her to talk about, but just know that Butterfly Free is doing the work. She is about what she says, and I am very honored to be brethren in art and in life. I am honored to call you a friend and my Wonder Twin. So without further ado, we're going to get Butterfly Free onto the live. And we're going to applaud her face because it's lit.
Mina!
How you living?
Man, listen. People cannot drive. That's all I got for today.
Yeah.
Traffic sucks. People suck. Traffic sucks.
I gotta tell you about my bus driver took a smoke break on me, Mo. Maybe late for work. Shit, wow.
How are you, B-Doug?
I'm cooling. Yeah. Ain't
I'm
nothing.
excited to be here. You know, I'm gonna always represent for you. You my dog.
Yeah. Shit. I don't know. I be getting how to do these things. Would you like to introduce yourself? Tell people a little bit about you. Let us know who we experienced today.
Yes, I am Butterfly Free. I am a poet. Out here in the DMV area, mostly the M, because you know DC and Virginia, y'all can't drive either. I of course have been writing. since I was a kid. I've been performing since I was 18. Of course, the first place that I performed at was Spit That. Fell in love with it. Been doing it ever since. Currently, right now, I am hosting a monthly Zoom meeting for people with anxiety. It's called Anxiety Anonymous. We get on, talk about things. You don't have to show who you are. You can be anonymous, but it's more so to help kind of like with mental health issues, because mental health is something that I'm trying to be a part of in a sense. And also this upcoming Sunday, I have a open mic brunch that I am hosting. So I'm getting back to hosting again. Yay me. And it will be at 12:30. If you follow me, the link is in my bio, all of that. Tickets are $7. It's in DC. Gonna be an awesome time.
I think that y'all not too far from where I stay. I got you gonna be home though. I'm supposed to
Please
take
be
my
home, be done.
I gotta take my daughter to see her grandmother. So you know what I'm saying. I gotta do that. But if I'm around, I probably pull up. But yeah, you pretty much got the flow. You gonna run your feature. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I didn't know you
Yeah.
wanted poems. Is it poems and questions? Questions and poems?
So
Question, poem, question. Just
usually the way that I do it, I let you run your whole set, and then I do the Q&A afterwards. Sometimes I have questions in between, and I sprinkle them, but you know, I keep them separate. Just I don't want to interrupt anybody's artistic flow. So, but yeah, if I got a question,
cool. Got you. I got some poems for y'all. This is my introductory piece. I am butterfly free. This poem was written so there aren't any misconceptions about me. I come from parents who were molded by dirt roads, wood stoves, and the music of Al Green. Their genes mixed together and created this beautiful disaster you see standing before you. I come from a family full of drug addicts and drunks, and the only time they clean is to sweep molestation under the rug. Growing up, I wished on shooting stars. I played football with the boys. I followed my brother everywhere because he was my best friend. I know the damages of depression and anxiety. I used to take them out on my wrists. I used to feel like I would drown in my own tears at night when I would go to bed. I was bullied for the way that I looked by the same niggas who had the nerve to DM me, "Hey, beautiful." I'm the type that will tell the hard times to bring it the fuck on. I will get my ass beat by life and keep getting back up every time and asking, is that all you got? I am overlooked. I sometimes feel forgotten. I often believe in others more than myself. Butterfly Free is a color girl who considers suicide because she couldn't see her rainbow in anything other than black and white. I am black, brilliant, beautiful, bold, blunt, blessed, brave, breathtaking, and each day I am learning how to be better. I am a gladiator in sheep's clothing. Sleep on me and you might get slaughtered. I am my own version of black girl magic. I am queen on days I feel like jester. I be poet, I be daughter, I be sister, I be aunt. I be a child of God. I am an ally to the LGBTQ community. I've loved, I've lost, I've hated, I've found, I've been betrayed, I've cheated, I've been broken, I've been a geek, I've been a black sheep, I've been disappointed, I have succeeded, I have been defeated. I am a nightlight for those who are afraid of the dark. I am love in human form. I am woman, hear me roar. My name is Manisha Delilah Washington. But when I hit the stage, I am butterfly free. In peace.
Okay.
Hey. This next one is actually a new piece that I wrote. So proud of myself for writing this one. You ever wanted to write a poem about Say for instance, like you wanted to write a poem about your ex, but you didn't want to write it from a place of bitterness, right? You didn't want to be like, you know, I love you, you ain't shit, you know. So once I got to a place of feeling, I decided to write this poem. Um, you were my everything until everything's expiration date came. Loved you so much, the veins in my heart spelled out your name in cursive. I thought we would always be an always. That the hands on the clock didn't even exist anymore because time stood still with you. You made me hate time. One minute you were taking the hands off the clock because you only wanted us to live in the moment. And the next you used to left those same hands on our dining room table. No note, no goodbyes, no more dinners. It was so quiet, all I could hear was the clock tick. The stillness made my mind crazy. I just wanted to hear the jingling of your keys unlocking the door to our apartment, for you to call my name from the living room, to watch you play piano with your headphones on while I wrote poetry on our couch, where we shared secrets, where you held me when anxiety was the boogeyman, where you told me to sit when you caught me pacing the floor. I wanted us both to grow. I just didn't think it would be apart. We were in a long distance relationship under the same roof. I loved the fact you were a dreamer. I just hated going to bed alone. We are the results when love just isn't enough. As bad as we wanted it to be, it just put on band-aids. As bad as we wanted it to be, it just put band-aids on wounds we both ignored. It was supposed to be us against the world, but we let the world push us into the ring to fight each other, and we knocked out all of our love. I pray for you more than myself. Our morning kisses was my cup of coffee. When you left, you took things that didn't even belong to you, but I should have never let you take my dignity too. We both made mistakes. Like children who write on walls, we both wrote things in permanent markers on our hearts we could never take back. I wish you all the peace I could never give you and all the love that will make you never regret it again. Love is a gamble. We won when we bet on each other. It was just time for us both to get up from the table. That's that piece.
I got I ain't gonna share right now, but maybe later. But I got a poem
Oh,
uh
you do?
about an ex that is not bitter.
Oh,
Um,
you said that's not good.
nah, not bitter. Um,
Oh, you
it's
do?
pretty damn good poem, but
I
it's not
mean,
bitter.
sometimes we can get a good one out,
Yeah,
depending on
but
what
nah,
happens
yeah,
between us.
I let the chopper sing. Not to make you with her that jump, but I did let it go. It was wild. I don't know if you are aware. I'm not gonna do that on this live, but we can talk about it sometime.
Yes, let's talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Be like, he was like, yeah, and you gonna be like, and she was like, and then we were like, okay, let's write the poem down. Shout out
Yeah.
to everybody that's on the line. Though. Hey y'all, y'all doing? Hey. I'm gonna read a piece. It's actually one of my favorite pieces. I absolutely love this poem. Um, called Black Boy. That is one of my favorite poems that I've ever written, ever. And shout outs to people like Ed Mayberry, who kind of, I feel like, set the tone for this poem. Because I
That's good
believe
people right
it's
there.
different versions. Yeah, I believe it's like it's different versions of this particular poem going around, but it's basically about the stereotypes of black men. Black boy. Be wearing their pants below their ass, black boy. Be posting memes about wifeys when they don't even make good side niggas, black boys. Be leaving these babies out here with no daddies, black boys. Are target practice if they fit the description, black boys. Make white woman grip her purse tighter and cross the street, black boys. Wear dreadlocks because that's what thugs do, black boy. Only dates outside their race because sisters have too much attitude, black boys. Want us to hold him down while he's sitting behind bars, black boys. Be having more mugshots than he does pictures on the gram, black boy. I'm tired of you being in loving memory on obituaries. I'm tired of seeing you on t-shirts with angel wings, black boy. Also, side note, just because a black boy is gay, that does not make you more of a man, black boy. Only gets to talk to his father behind prison glass, black boy. Are made to be the man of their household while they're still old enough to wear Spider-Man underwear, black boy. Be blasting gangster rap through speakers that cost more than his car, black boy. Has over 100 pairs of tennis shoes, but he's riding the metro bus, black boy. Despite what you have been taught, hugging other men is normal, fist barrier not included, black boys. Be making wives out of their girlfriends, black boys. Are there to teach their sons how to shave and their daughters how a man should treat them, black boys. Just be wanting to make their mamas proud, black boy. Love to wear his locks on top of his head like a crown, black boys. Grow into men who don't cry because they were only taught to suppress, black boy. Just needs to know somebody cares, black boys. Just want to be held, black boys. Get beat on and molested too, black boys. Also deserve to be saved from the evil castle and live a happily ever after, black boys. Sometimes need to hear I love you for no reason, black boys. There is so much pressure from this world for you to succeed. I wonder if you will ever reap your diamonds, black boy. Be my father, black boy. Be my brother, black boy. Be my friend, black boy. Be the men in this live. Black boys are racially profiled because you can't see the HBCU degree behind all of his tattoos. Black boys are doctors, lawyers, teachers, leaders. Black boys are God in an earthly form. Black boys, I need for you to know that you matter. I need for you to raise your fist, but only to start revolutions. Black boys, you are proof that joy comes in the morning. And we just want you to be here with us, shining, reveling in all of your black boy joy, showing that you are more than stereotypes. You are the type that deserve to be played in everybody's stereo. Mm. How you doing? We going on time, B? What we got? I got one more.
Yeah. I was saying to myself like that just was a lot of different emotions that went through. That's all.
Yay! Listen, one of my favorite creatures on this planet is the black man. I'm just saying.
I do got one thing I want to say. I picked a hell of a time to talk, but
no, you're fine. I'm good.
touch is really important. And a lot of times, at least from my observation and my experience, a lot of time like touch is like viewed as like bad. You know what I'm saying? Or like like there's not a lot of good touch happens with black men in in my experience, and I feel like a lot of times it leaves us feeling isolated. Which is interesting, but yeah, it's just something that poem made me, one of the things that poem made me think about it out loud.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's let me see. I think I can do. What you need? What I need? One more. Can you be that?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What I need? One more.
Yeah, you for real, you can slide one, two more in if you feel like it, but yeah, you can definitely do one more.
Okay. Haiku, real quick. Minding your business and brushing your teeth will help you to keep your teeth.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to think of which one I would like to read. This is a good one. It's a letter that I wrote to depression. Dear depression, it's over between me and you. Seriously. I can't take this relationship anymore. We have tried so many times to make this work and they just don't. Now, I know in the past I have told you it was over, but then after a few months or so, I would wake up with you next to me like nothing ever happened, and me being foolish, I would let you stay. But you never changed. I'm not going to tell you it's not you, it's me, but honestly, it is you. Seriously, you suck. Oh, and for the record, I don't wish you well. I don't hope you find somebody else. I actually wish that somebody would hurt you the way that you have hurt me. I don't know why I put up with you for so long. I've known you since I was a kid. And all this time, I allowed you to make me believe I was not worth more than what you gave me. I let you put my sanity in a cage while you used it as bait for my freedom. Who does that to somebody that they love? But that's the thing. You almost loved me to death. You broke me. You made me not want to wake up some days. There are nights I have spent in my room not knowing what day it was. But this toxicity stops today. You are no longer welcome in my house or in my mind. So as of right now, I need for you to do two things. Pack your shit and get out. And in case you were wondering if there was somebody else, the answer is yes. I am now in a poly relationship with self-esteem and self-love and therapy. There is no room for you here anymore. So poof, be gone. And in case you don't understand that, I wish you well on your endeavors. On second thought, no, I don't.
Sometimes they gotta get the fuck out.
Listen. Depression, no. Bye bye.
I hope you chew glass.
Right. Okay, I really hope somebody puts eye drops in your food.
Yeah. I said I can't go too hard on here because this show's job for the kids, but yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry, don't y'all do that.
This is on me. I started it. You good. I let you loose. So you know.
I ain't say that.
Real quick, somebody in the chat, I want you to potentially build with. Nas Chronicles. Her name is Naya. Look out for her. That's good people right there. Yeah, build with this person that's featuring. Naya. I don't know if you're still on this jump, or if you'll see it later or whatnot, but yeah. Also, Naya January. We're gonna talk about it later. But yeah, I don't know if you ever seen her in action, but you probably will. You probably will.
I know, right?
There's a storm coming.
I'm starting to open mic too, so you never know.
Yeah. Got a few questions.
Sure.
So mental health is important to you. If people were listening, they would know that it is at the crux of your experience as a human being. What made you want to engage with other people in getting through mental health and just engaging in that level, just getting people to come out at you?
Probably because I felt like, in a sense, like a lot of people have support in certain things, like certain addictions, or things like that. But I always feel like mental health is so taboo. It's like if you say, you want to go to therapy, or if you say like you're depressed, or some people may have like bipolar depression or bipolar disorder and things like that. Like people automatically allude that to the fact that you are crazy. So I kind of want to make it known that people are not crazy. They just have mental health issues, kind of like when you get a cold or when you catch the flu or something like that. You do things to heal from that. You don't want to catch a cold, like you don't want to wake up one day and be sick. And to me, that's how it is. That's how depression and stuff is for people who deal with depression and mental health issues. We literally go to sleep and wake up, and it's like having a cold. So I kind of wanted to be a voice for it because I'm tired of, in a sense, being silent about it. And I'm tired of, I know, in a sense, that people have made me feel that way. I know other people have made other people feel that way. So it's kind of, in a sense, like you're not alone. Um, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna get through it together. Because in a sense, you often feel like you're alone, but you'd be surprised at who's going through it too. They just don't speak on it, kind of like you don't. So I think it's just important um, to have somebody support you in that.
Yeah, just like how, what I'm saying, like when you get a cold or something, you want somebody to go get you a ginger ale and bring it back to you, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just need to have that conversation brought to you, or like just something brought to you to help you feel better, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up.
Yep.
If people always think you choose mental health issues, and it is so disheartening. I agree.
Yes, that is
Um,
true.
yeah, people don't want to be
Hmm.
depressed. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Um, and there's people that seek attention, which is a different issue. Um, and they don't seek attention because they're depressed. They're seeking attention because they're lacking something. They need that validation. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, um, and the fact that people always like just muddle everything together when it comes to mental health is frustrating to watch as well. Um,
Hmm.
what would if you can go back in time and tell, let's say, 15-year-old Kalala some advice, what would you give her? What would you tell her?
I would tell her, you're still gonna be playing video games in 15 years, and you're still gonna be watching anime, and that is okay. I will also tell her that stop trying to conform to what people think is normal. Um, you're not a social norm. You were born to be different. And pretty soon you're going to be more comfortable with being different. You're going to be okay with it. And then you're going to inspire other people to live in their quirks and their weirdness and in their own skin. Um, you will, in a sense, how you're feeling like you love a lot of people, don't let um, certain people ruin that for you, because your love with people, that's what you're going to be known by, the way that you love people. You're going to be okay. You're going to make it out of where you were, and you're never going to look back at that place ever again.
What? Um, what's coming up for you? It could be
For
life. It could be a project. What's coming up for you?
right now, I am working on this poetry book. I honestly am really working on it. So that's my thing. I've gotten into like photography, so I'm trying to do, certain stuff like that. So it's really more so focusing on writing this book that is long overdue, that is way overdue, that needs to be written because it's been a long time coming. I'm That's more so what I'm focused on now, is working on that, and that's kind of hard too, because writing to perform and writing for your book are two totally different experiences,
Yeah.
because you cannot put a spoken word piece in your book. People are gonna be like, I'm not
Yeah, not
reading
always.
this.
Not always.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. What you got coming up, D-Dog? You got anything?
Um, I'm I got my head down for a little bit, but one thing I am working on So I guess this is me manifesting it to like really happen instead of it just being an idea. But I'm actually working on a audio project, mostly
Yay!
because I be rapping. I got something called the Cerulean Tape that's on the way. Um, yeah, I'm just keeping it under wraps, and I got my head down. But the Cerulean Tape will be making its way to people.
I cannot wait, bruh. I
I'm
can't wait.
also working on the book too, but y'all gonna get the tape before you get the book. So
I know,
yeah,
I know, right? Let's get that out the way first.
and
Let's
it's
let that be
I
known.
think this one gonna be a book. I've done a couple chapbooks,
Hmm.
um, and I just feel like it's time for me to go ahead and get that book. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we twinning. We twinning it.
yeah.
My best
I just wanted to shout out a
friend.
couple people that have come through the chat. I don't know if they're still here. I'm not checking the thing right now, but Tequila Sway was in the building. She got a whole collective online called the Grapevine Sway. Um, if you want to
Ooh,
get in the gym, on these they still doing the Instagram live open mics. It's a whole all black women, and I think there's a guy too. But
okay.
it's a team of them. They do different open mic sessions on Instagram throughout the week, and they good people. I vibe with all of
Okay.
them. I check them out. I haven't been hopping on Instagram live myself as a performer. I just been hosting, but
Yeah.
definitely
What
something to
day do
check
you
out.
host?
Also,
Go ahead
Aisha,
and plug that. What day you host Bus
Aisha,
Boys?
you said
Plug it.
what?
What day you be hosting Bus Boys? Plug it.
I actually just did it last night. But I'm doing the Instagram live jumps.
Mhm.
Because I host for the people watching me, you already know because you put up. But I host at the Anacostia location. And we outside, but the Anacostia location isn't ready for open mic shit. There is karaoke that happens the first
Yeah, it
Saturday
is.
of every
Twin B.
month.
Best B.
Um, the bro host at Dwayne B. If you ever been to karaoke with Dwayne B, or if you ever just live life and he was
Good
around,
times.
it's
Yeah.
pretty
Just
much a
straight
good
up good
time.
times.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, all the other ones I think in DC are open. I think Tacoma and Anacostia and the Columbia location in Maryland are the only ones that aren't running regular open mics right now. So you got
Yeah.
Shellington, you got 450K, you got 14th Street. Obviously, that's a flagship. B-More and Hyattsville. They
Okay.
all outside. You know what I'm saying? Um, the other person I wanted to shout out was Aisha G Poet in the chat. I don't know if she's still in the room,
Hey,
but
Ashley
she
girl.
just dropped a book recently. Um, the name of the book is escaping me, but I think it's called How Diamonds Are Made.
Mm.
Don't quote me on that, but I believe that is the situation. Um, definitely check her out. Everybody that I mentioned on this jump that's not you, they got work out. You know what I'm saying? Do you got something
Yes.
online that the people can get to, put their hands on, look at?
The only thing right now that I'm doing on, technically not online, but online, is my anxiety Zoom meetings. So if you're dealing with, I do them once a month. So you can follow me. Normally I will post a flyer like days in advance, send out the Zoom link, you hop on and we just discuss things. So if you would like to follow me, if you're interested in something like that, it's a very nice event. It's a very safe space. Um, we just be getting on there, we be talking, you know? So that's about it for me.
Yeah, I can vouch for the safety of the space. I participated in a few
Hmm.
of these meetings, and it's very cathartic. If that's something that you're interested in out there, it's definitely worth a try. Even if you just want to sit with your camera off and listen to some folks, you know what I'm saying? It's safe enough for
Hmm.
you to do that as well.
Right in the chat.
Um,
You don't even have to speak.
yeah. Uh, shit. Sometimes I'm really good with transitions, and other times I'm not. is there?
Maybe that question before you go.
You know what?
If you could be
This what
any.
I'm gonna do for you. Since I brought it up, I'm a fish for this poem right quick. That do you made me think of?
Yay!
What is that, Shana? Hey, can you not? Thank you.
That's a dad voice. Can
She
you
get
not?
into her zone and forget what be happening.
You in her world, son.
Right.
It's her world. We just living in it.
When she got to singing earlier, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not even about to be here. Go ahead. Just don't lose your voice, though. It's a real short jump.
Okay.
I think I wrote it for 3030. Its working title is called Sweet Thing.
Okay.
I remember it like it was yesterday. She held the flower to my face that she just plucked out of nowhere. She said it had a name, honeysuckle. The shock, confusion, and doubt washed over me like a brief mist, but the curiosity was something I could no longer resist. She used her magic on the plant to turn it into a palm from a fist, releasing a single drop of flavor on my tongue that left an everlasting bliss.
Mm. Let me find out me done. Okay.
Yeah.
Cause y'all be doing the little love joints though, okay?
Man, I be trying to get like you, man. Yeah.
You be real pro-black with your, you know. I'm blackity black.
Nah, yeah, I like that one.
I like that. That was dope.
Think of the smell, and like instead of being like, I want to sock you in your mouth. I forget that and just be like, that was a good moment.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah,
I like
thank
that.
you. That being said, this is going to conclude Floetic Fridays. Shout out to Macy's for sponsoring us. They literally they pay us, and we are able to continue this I think it's a pillar of the community. A lot of people have come through Floetic Fridays, and they have gone on to do great things. And it's not because of us, but we are a part
of
the community that takes care of its artists. And Macy's allows us to do that monetarily. So they support us, the host. Also, shout out to Soul Like Soul and Muse. They're also a part of the Floetic host gang. You know what I'm saying? They do Floetic Uptown, which is the second Friday of every month. Currently on this platform, but when we get back outside, there's a space uptown for Floetic Uptown, and it is a vibe. It's very much a vibe. Is there anything else you want to tell the people before we get up out of here?
I'm good. Just know that you're loved. Keep shining, and just know that it's okay to not be okay.
Right. Yeah. I appreciate you. I'm sure the hood appreciates you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Until next time, good people. Be good to yourselves. Drink water. And don't be no wild youngin', because there's too much of that. Peace, people.
Peace.